Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about allowing yourself to be a beginner. If there's something new that you want to start doing, learning, and you feel like you are hard on yourself because you may feel that you are a perfectionist, this is something that I've had to overcome within myself, is perfectionism. Whenever I wanted to start something or attempt something, I would always put myself down because I felt I wasn't good enough or I wasn't good at it like the next person. With that being said, I know I talk about it a lot on my YouTube channel. I think it's been about a decade where I would start, stop because I would get discouraged. I would post a video and I know for me, I would look at what other people were doing and seeing what was trending or how their format was or their layout and kind of try to mimic it because I wanted to get those views. And I realized that when you want to start something, and for me, I'm going to talk mostly around YouTube because this is what I want to do, so this is where I can kind of explain my journey. We'll start at the very beginning. I would start, but I would also look externally. So again, looking at what the next person's doing, seeing what was trending, what was hot, whatever was getting views. It was coming from a place of inauthenticity and kind of just focusing on what other people are doing and trying to mirror my channel to that. And that is not going to help you grow in any type of way. It's not going to make you feel good when creating the content because it's not for you. You're trying to do what other people are doing just because you see what they're getting out of it. So realize that a lot of it starts from authenticity and figuring out who you are as a person and what it is that you actually want to do, and not looking at those around you. That was my first mistake. I just felt like my content wasn't good enough, especially when I would compare it to the next person, but you can't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 15. Everybody starts somewhere and everybody goes at their own pace, but you have to make sure that what you want to do is genuine to you and something that you actually want to do. That is the first step so that everything else flows after. You don't feel like it's a task and you genuinely enjoy doing it, is what I'm trying to say. To where if there's like little friction, it doesn't really bother you. I'm still working on trying to output more videos more frequently. But again, with my time and my schedule, I'm doing the best that I can, and I try to give myself that grace to know that I'm still doing it, I'm still being consistent, I'm still on my way. I'm trying to keep it brief. I don't want this video to be too personalized to me. This is just in general, but I'm sharing my journey as well, just so you guys can get an idea of what I struggle with and some things that you may be struggling with as well, and kind of how to overcome it. There's days where I don't feel like filming, but I know this is what I want to do, and you have to keep going. And this is where I've realized that I've gained discipline within myself, because when motivation's not there, I'm still making these videos even though I don't feel 100%. And that is why it's important to establish discipline within yourself, because on those days that motivation fades away and you're not feeling the best, you still perform because you know it's what needs to be done in order to keep growing. So give myself a clap for that. I've gained discipline in recording my videos and I'm very happy with myself. Going back to what I was saying earlier, what you want to do has to be authentic and genuine to you, or it's just not going to work. And that's what I found within me. I've tried so many things, but the thing is, I never gave up in trying. I would keep trying these new things until I found a way that works. And for me, I always had YouTube in the back of my mind of something that I really wanted to do. So I just stopped comparing myself to other content creators. I allowed myself to be a beginner and new, and not really think of too much of the outcome and expecting too much, like putting out a video. When you're putting out videos, and again, this is whatever, it doesn't need to be YouTube. YouTube is just what I want to do. But again, like, I'm just trying to explain it. Whatever it is that you want to do, just know that you're going to have that discipline to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And it takes practice. It takes practicing what it is that you want to do every single day, if not every day, every other day, and staying consistent no matter how happy you feel, how good you feel, because it's not always going to last. So that's when you need discipline to take its place, when motivation is not around. So that way you can still keep growing within yourself and keep going. Another thing that I struggled with was finding my niche in content. For me, I've always really liked mental health and speaking positivity into others. I was camera shy, but I see from my very first video I posted, I think back in June, to where I'm at now, I'm much more comfortable. Maybe one day I'll get the absolute courage to film in public. I do want to get a bit more personal maybe later on as my channel grows, but right now I just like to focus on mental health and sharing my journey with you guys so that you know I started from rock bottom as far as my mental health. It was shit, but I see where I am today, and after a year and where I'm going, continuing just trying to work on myself and believe in myself to achieve what it is that I want to achieve, and just try to give that hope to you guys as well, so you know that it's possible for you to do what it is that you want to do, and don't let anybody tell you different. It just takes a lot of self and inner work first that you guys have to put in that time for. And that's what I did within my first year of being out here. A few months in, I hit rock bottom, and just trying to pick myself up from that. Kind of rewire my mind to where you feel like you're always in survival mode, you're always anxious, you're always worrying, and just not feeling good within. So I've been trying to work on that and kind of putting in that work for myself to be a better person. So again, allow yourself to be a beginner in whatever it is that you want to do. Don't get too caught up on the outcome or what you want out of it. You need to enjoy the journey within it and enjoy what it is that you're actually doing, because if you don't enjoy the process, then you'll never get to the destination. And that's what I've learned. If you try to seek instant gratification, or you're expecting too much too soon, it's going to discourage you if you don't see what it is that you want to see right then and there. It takes time. Everything is a journey, and any successful person or anybody you see doing what it is that they love, they're going to tell you that it takes time to get to where they're at, but they've always enjoyed the process and they appreciate the process more than the actual destination, because they themselves got them through all the obstacles, the ups and downs, whatever it may be. And I think a lot of us should start appreciating the journey. And I know we live in a fast world where we want everything now, and don't really want to put in that time and effort for it, but it's never gonna work unless you do so. And there is so much beauty in the journey, and I want you guys to kind of see that, even though it is very difficult. But as long as you keep getting yourself through it, when that time comes that you reach your destination, you're going to be so thankful that you never gave up on yourself, you believed in yourself, you did everything you could to get to where you're at. So allow yourself to be a beginner. Do not be too hard on yourself. Appreciate the journey. And I think that is why you'll see a lot of people who are much more humble and grateful when they've actually worked for what it is that they wanted, instead of the person that was handed everything. Because yes, we may think we want things handed to us because we don't have to put in any work, we don't have to do anything for it, it's given. But if you put in that time, you put in that effort, when you actually achieve whatever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you want, whether it's a bag, it's a car, it's moving across country, out of the country, literally whatever you envision in your mind that you really want to accomplish for yourself, it's going to mean so much more to you when that destination comes, or when you achieve it and you have it and you own it, that you did that for yourself. You put in that time, that effort, and that work, and you had the patience, and you grew within yourself. And always, always, always appreciate someone's journey than somebody who has things just given to them. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.